Imagine a world so tiny, it hides within a single drop of water. It's a place full of wonders, bustling with life and adventure, waiting to be discovered. Let's take a journey inside a drop of water and see what secrets it holds. Once upon a time, in a quiet garden, after a gentle rain, there sat a sparkling drop of water on the tip of a green leaf. To the naked eye, it looked just like any other raindrop, glistening in the morning sunlight. But if you could shrink yourself down, down, down to the size of a dust particle, you would find a magical world inside. Let's imagine you are as small as a single grain of pollen. You slip into the drop, and suddenly, everything is alive with color and movement. The sunlight shines through the water, turning the world into a rainbow of swirling colors. All around, tiny creatures swim and dart, each with their own story to tell. Your first encounter is with a little water flea named Flick. Flick is no bigger than the dot at the end of a sentence, but he's full of energy. He flaps his tiny legs and zooms around, bouncing off invisible walls of the drop. "Welcome to our world," Flick calls out, his voice cheerful and inviting. "There's so much to see here. Come along." You follow Flick deeper into the drop. The water feels cool and gentle, and the light dances in every direction. Suddenly, a graceful creature glides past. It is a paramecium, shaped like a slipper, covered in tiny hairs that wave back and forth to help it move. "Hello," it says, swirling around you. "I'm Perry the paramecium. I love to spin and twirl, searching for tiny food particles in the water. Every day is an adventure." As you travel further, you meet a family of algae. They are bright green and float together like a little garden inside the drop. "We boy are the algae," they sing in unison. "And we make food from sunlight. Without us, many of the tiny creatures here would go hungry. We share our energy with everyone." Flick leads you onward, pointing out even more amazing things. There are rotifers, spinning their wheel-like mouths to catch food. There are amoebas who change their shape to squeeze into the tiniest spaces. Some creatures are shaped like tiny stars, others like spirals, and some look like tiny jelly beans. Everywhere you look, the world is alive. Each creature has found a way to live and thrive in their watery home. Some float freely, others attach themselves to tiny bits of dirt or plant. They all work together in a delicate balance, sharing the water drop like neighbors in a busy town. You notice that sometimes the water swirls and currents form, pushing the tiny creatures this way and that. Flick explains, "The wind outside or a passing insect can shake the leaf, sending waves through our world. We ride the currents like surfers on an ocean." As you explore, you realize that life inside the drop is not always easy. Sometimes food can be scarce, or the water can dry up under the hot sun. But the creatures are clever and brave. When the drop becomes too small, some of them go to sleep, waiting for the next rain to wake them up and bring new water. You ask Flick what happens when the drop falls from the leaf. Flick smiles. "That's when the adventure begins. We might land in a puddle, or join a stream, or even flow down into the soil. Every journey is different, and we always find new friends and places to explore." As your adventure comes to an end, you look around one last time. You see the tiny world, so full of life, all within a single drop of water. You realize how important water is, not just for people, but for countless tiny creatures too small to see. Every drop is a world of its own, precious and amazing. You grow back to your normal size, standing in the garden as the sun rises higher in the sky. The drop of water glistens for a moment more, then slides off the leaf and disappears. But now, whenever you see a raindrop, you'll remember the incredible world hidden within, and all the tiny adventures waiting to be discovered. And so the next time it rains, look closely. There might just be a little Flick, Perry, and their friends riding the waves inside a sparkling drop, ready to begin a brand new journey. The end.